What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. But before you do, we got some pick'ems to do. That's right. It's our pick'em show. Whack over here, the host of the show. And, of course, we got Thomas and Evan. Thomas, Evan, how we doing on this Friday? Ready to get out? Well, Thomas, you, of course, is covering state all weekend. But, Evan, are you ready for the weekend?
I'm ready for the weekend. Yeah, Thomas is still tired from it. But, yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. I know, Thomas, you ought to be pretty ready. It's state championship time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've kind of become VYPE's, state reporter over the last 2 years.
Well, that, and it's going back to the beginning of the week, it's another notch of the Alamo Dome on your belt. So, dude, I'm pumped for you.
Another credential badge.
Yeah.
Keep it in my collection.
I'm excited for the weekend, too. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of the week as well, I won't be here next week. But
your picks will still be here.
My picks will still be here. I will make sure that happens. I'll be in New Mexico, kind of hanging out. That'll be fun. Hanging out. We're going, my wife and I are saying we're going snowing because we won't be skiing. But we're going to be in the snow. So we're going snowing.
Hey, are you bringing your dog?
No. We're actually, I'll be there with my cousin and their two kids. So it's going to be a good time.
Me and Thomas will be here. No rest for the weary.
Yeah, no rest for the weary.
I'll still probably be riding on not much sleep when we record that show next week.
Oh, man. But all right, well, let's get to it.
We got some pick'ems to get to. So we're going to go and review the games from last week first, and then we'll do our pick'ems from this week. That's how we always do it. So first game from last week was girls basketball, Argyle versus Fredericksburg. Argyle won 49-38. Next was boys lacrosse. Jesuit College Preparatory Jesuit College Preparatory School Dallas beat Lake Travis 10-6. Baseball, San Antonio Reagan beat Round Rock 4-1.
That was a big win.
Yeah. Softball, which I would assume y'all might think is an upset. Southwest beat Medina Valley 6-2. And then UIL girls state semifinal, Duncanville, eventual champion Duncanville, beat Converse Judson 45-36. So where does that put us as far as records goes? For the week, that put before we do that, we also got to mention both of y'all's additional point selections ended up losing. Evans lost in the semifinal. Thomas has lost in the final.
3/4 away.
So there's a loss for both of y'all as well. So for the week, that put Evan at 3-3 and Thomas at 4-2. Which means for the season, Evan, you're sitting at 29-12, and Thomas, you're sitting at 28-13.
Not
which
terrible,
means
actually.
one game away, neck and neck.
Yeah.
You've had a lead all season, but it's pretty much been neck and neck.
I don't think you've been. I think
more than 4 games.
I might even say 3 games.
Yeah, so it's never been way out of reach where we felt like this is a great comeback. It's basically been neck and neck
every time I've had an undefeated week, he comes back with like a 4-0 or 4-1, or then I go 4-1 and he goes 4-1.
And I might be jinxing y'all, but I don't think anyone has had a losing record
week-wise
yet. So
easy. That's whack, bro.
Hey, you gotta put the jinx on y'all. I might give y'all, and I might be giving y'all additional bonus point again this week. So stay tuned for that.
But see, here's the thing with those bonus points, and I don't know if Thomas has said anything about this, but not only are they bonus points, they're also bonus losses. Like they come with a price, a hefty one.
I don't think we've gotten any of these right.
No.
Like we did it back in the fall, and I don't think...
No, I got one right in the fall. I think I got a bonus right in the fall.
He did get a bonus right.
Did
he? Yeah, I think
I don't remember which one it was, but I know I got a bonus right in the fall. But it was only one.
Well, let's get to the pick'ems this week. 5 more games on the slate. We'll start with game number 1, softball, Fredericksburg at Comfort. Evan, who you got in this one?
Man, I was having a grand old time trying to choose one here. I'm going to go with Comfort as they have 3 losses on the season. They've only given up 28 runs. This is a home game for Comfort. Now, Fredericksburg is 8-8 in a neutral place, and so I'm going to kind of lean on their lack of neutral wins, or more or less their abundance of neutral losses, and apply that to their away record, because they're 1-0, so they haven't really played away very often. But I kind of like Comfort's odds here. Just their record looks good. They're scoring a lot of runs. fourth inning is amazing for Comfort, and that's kind of where Fredericksburg, they got to start fast, I think, in order to kind of pull this off. So I'm going to go Comfort here.
We're splitting this one.
Yes!
I got Fredericksburg.
Off the bat, dude.
There's a couple reasons I'm going
because
because
it's his team.
Yeah, no, come on. You're not going to give us any statistics. You're going to go, they're an amazing mascot.
Battling Billies. Point made. No, obviously, last year they made the great run to the state Final Four, and they are classification. I believe they're classification above Comfort, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're 4A and Comfort's 3A. But Fredericksburg, they've scored 124 runs as of our recording. That's a lot. 124 runs. That's a lot. And I know the record's not great. They are facing a test against Cibolo Steel this week. Obviously, by the time this recording comes out, they will have already played that game. Obviously, there's a chance for a loss there, but I think that this is a great opportunity for Fredericksburg to bounce back and pick up a quality win at Comfort.
All right, man.
All right.
Yes.
Next, we got baseball. Calallen at San Antonio Johnson. Thomas, will the road trip affect Calallen, or is it not going to matter for them? Are they going to pull out that W?
It's a tough game. Obviously, Calallen, great start for him so far.
11
this year.
1-1.
Johnson, solid baseball program, solid athletic program. But I'm going with Calallen in this one. I don't see how Johnson can beat Calallen even at home in this one.
Yeah, I agree. Calallen starting the year at 11-1-1. They've played some really good baseball in their tournaments that they've attended. The returning starter they have is Parker Tanil, and now he is an all-district first baseman and pitcher, and that's kind of the only returner that they're bringing back. But I like Calallen's. Oh, Calallen. Here's the thing. Calallen reloads every year. They're a fantastic baseball school, but especially baseball, they've got usually several players that you can count on that are going to go D1 from that program. And not saying that you don't have that kind of caliber of player that travels through Johnson every now and then, but just this year with the start they've had, I'm liking Calallen.
All right, moving on. Boys soccer. Austin Vandegrift at Round Rock Stony Point. Thomas, win, lose, or draw, what's it going to be?
This is a big game for Vandegrift because they just lost a rare soccer match this past week. And it's on the road. Now, the thing is, if Vandegrift wins this game, they'll still be challenging for that district championship. I feel like this Viper squad is motivated going into this contest, and they will not lose a key district game late. So I got the Vipers.
Draw.
All right. I'm having a difficult time here because here's the deal.
Draw.
Stony Point is 5-0.
I'll let you talk, Evan.
Yeah, thank you. Let me draw my point out.
That's good.
Stony Point is 5-0-3 at home, and Vandegrift is 4-2-1. Now there's 11 draws between the two of these teams.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of. If there was ever a game that we were going to pick a tie on, it would be this one. I'm gonna go a tie, dude.
Wow, yeah. First tie prediction on the show. Let's go.
I'm gonna just throw it out there, man. They're gonna tie. They're gonna tie this game. The Vandegrift is, no, dude. I actually, you know what? We're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna run with it. I'm not even gonna justify it. It's a tie.
It's a tie. That's your prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
Well, I have a Vandegrift victory, so we split.
There you go. That's two splits.
That's two splits on the day.
With 2 games to go still.
Good Nixon.
We got softball. Austin Bowie, of course, the school that Abby Smith plays for. If you haven't yet, go back and check out her From the Bench, which was yesterday, and also Monday's show, our rapid fire interview with her as well. Taking on Austin Aikens. Evan, who we got in this one?
I'm going Austin Bowie. The Bowie Bulldogs, man, they're looking good. This is a home game for them. They're 3-3 at home. Aiken's is 5-4 away, and it also helps that Bowie is scoring 129 runs on the year. So I like their odds.
I was actually going to bring up how many runs they've scored. Obviously, Abby Smith is a big player as well, and Bowie just has a different type of history in this sport. So, yeah, I got the Bulldogs on this one.
All right, man. Well, we still have two. We've still split twice.
Finally, UIL 6A boys.
There's still one more game.
State
I highly
semifinal.
doubt.
San Antonio Brandeis versus Duncanville. Duncanville obviously would be considered the favorite here. Evan,
Do you want to say this together?
Are they your favorite?
Yeah, Duncanville is my favorite. Yeah,
they're my prediction as well.
They're number 1 in the state, number 12 in the nation. I'd be very shocked if Brandeis walks away with the victory here.
So
yeah, Duncanville's just on another level, and they've been here before, and their girls basketball team just won the state title. There's just too many signs. I mean, I love this Brandeis squad. They just don't have a chance in this contest.
I hope that's a locker room material for them.
So
I love you, Brandeis. I know you've been following us. You've been a great sport of what we've done, but I got Duncanville in this one. Sorry, guys.
So something.
We've got a bonus.
Something y'all may. Yeah, we're gonna do a bonus here. Something y'all may not know is that all 6 champions from last year are currently still in the tournament for the boys.
Okay.
For 1A, that's Slidell. 2A, Shelbyville. 3A, Dallas Madison. 4A, Oak Cliff Faith Family Academy. 5A, Mansfield Timberview, and 6A, Duncanville. I'm going to eliminate Duncanville because they seem like, if they're one of the top schools in the nation, I'm going to take this easy one, quote unquote. I mean, they could get upset. You never know. It's basketball, but I'm going to take them out. So
watch Duncanville just get destroyed.
1A, you got 5 options, 1A through 5A. Slidell, Shelbyville, Dallas Madison, Oak Cliff, or Mansfield Timberview. You each pick one that you feel will repeat as champion. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point.
This is tough.
This is the week I have a 3-point swing, and you take me over by 2 games.
I'm making it hard. You got to make it hard.
All right, Josh, ready to count us down? I think we've had some time.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
All right,
let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Shelbyville.
Wow. All right. Well, nice. y'all both either gain or lose a point. Sometimes my tricks don't always work. But hey.
So either way, man. Either way, this is still the week that I'm going to take that 2-point swing because I took a big risk on that Fredericksburg softball game and
the tie.
The tie was. That was a little.
But I will say this.
Because if they tie,
I will say this.
Are you kidding?
I will say this.
But you are so right.
Should knock
there
on
are
wood.
A lot of signs that could be a tie.
You should knock on wood when I say this because the last few weeks when you've been like, there's no way this is gonna happen. Like last week, there's no way Southwest is gonna compete with Medina Valley. What happens? Medina Valley loses. And the week before, when we talk about the tie, or who was it? Something like there was a school that what was it? It was Shirts, right? Mm-hmm. No way Shirts is going to lose this game. And what happened? And I told you that do the tie, and they tied. So Evan, you've been listening to my Jostradamus. So
yes, you've been kind of the prophet for ties here, and something was whispering in my ear that I should make a draw.
I wonder what it was. It wasn't me. What?
So, yeah, I went there. And, the other team that I was looking at for this bonus round was Mansfield Timberview. Well, I'm not going to go against my Thunderbirds. No, they're my ride or die, man.
Especially in the semifinals.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Well, that is our pick'em show.
Yeah, that was fun.
We got some. There's either going to be some separation, or Thomas is going to pull ahead next week. So definitely an exciting show. Evan, of course, you won't be here next week, but we will have your picks and your thoughts on those picks. So the show will go on with your thoughts in mind. Thomas, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how will they do that?
Yeah, follow us on social media, VYPE ATX, VYPE SATX on Twitter, VYPE Texas on Facebook and Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TexNation. And don't forget to sign up for VYPE Campus, get extra coverage for your school district. And also one more thing, check out our daily coverage, sports across Texas on VYPE.com.
You can find me at Evan_Beyer UT. It's where I post a show. Quick, easy link. to the show. And, oh, by the way, this Pick'em segment is brought to you by Hill Country Indoor.
Oh,
so
yeah, we haven't brought that up yet.
A lot cooler than me is the place I work. It's 140,000 square feet of fitness, sports, and fun. We do birthday parties, and a new kind of event that we've got going on is a baseball kind of clinic for younger kids. It's kind of like a T-ball age group, T-ball into coach pitch, and you'll learn baseball skills and get a little small scrimmage in that. And we've kind of got a similar concept for basketball. So if you want to check us out and follow us, we are at HC Indoor on Instagram. And of course, you can follow us on Facebook by the / Hill Country Indoor there, and just easily hillcountryindoor.com.
I'll do everything.
We do
parties
it all, man.
included.
Birthday parties included. Yeah, we've got rock climbing and several basketball courts. You can kind of mix and match whether you want rock climbing, whether you want the playscape. We've got this giant, several-story. We call it the cube, because it's chaos. It's contained chaos, honestly. And so you can do that for your birthday party. You can rock climb, or you can go and do all of them and have a football and basketball. You do it all, man.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the best host. No, just playing. At JoshWag13. But as always, you can follow VYPE. Please do support them on Twitter. That's VYPE_A. On Instagram, that's VYPE. And then if you want, you can go to VYPE.com, hit that apply button if you're a student, and let's get you in that program. So that is our show. Once again, thanks for tuning in on a weekly basis, Monday through Friday, on all of our shows. We'll be back Monday with another rapid fire segment. Until then, this is Whack, Evan, and Thomas signing out.